Well, as Calvin nears, some may be starting to think about what happens if their home is damaged.
But if you don't know if your renter's or homeowner's policy will cover any losses caused by flooding, in most cases you probably are not covered.
KITV4's Robert Buon has more details about what your policy does and doesn't protect. Robert.
We've all seen the commercials, the ones suggesting we make sure to talk to your insurance agent before disaster strikes. As it turns out, this isn't just a sales pitch for you to get a policy you don't already have. In many cases, this is actually just crucial advice to learn about the policy you do have and why, if you do end up filing a claim, sometimes it may not be enough.
I always tell, my clients, you always want to review what you have in place. Because, you never want a surprise if a claim were to happen, right? That's the worst time to find out, something isn't covered. So it's always good to at least review what you have and make sure that your ducks are in a row beforehand. If there's damage to a home because of wind, let's say your roof blows off or you have damage to your siding or something like that, and then floodwaters come in and do damage, then that's something typically covered by your homeowner's policy. If it's just, overflowing inland or tidal waters or something like that, that's not something that's typically covered, and you would need a flood insurance policy for those damages.
Bravo went on to mention how most flood policies take 30 days to activate, so that's just another reason to talk to your agent now or as soon as possible. So what's next as far as finding flood insurance, a plan that might be helpful for you? Bravo recommended two things. One, reaching out to that agent you already know. Most companies will still be the carrier for this extra policy. But either way, two, the other thing you can do is, since flood insurance is all managed through FEMA, you can go directly to the online resource for the National Flood Insurance Program. And I've got that address ready for you to check out right now at KITV.com. Robert Buon, KITV4 Island News.
Thanks so much, Robert. And a reminder to stick with KITV4 for continuing coverage as we're tracking Calvin. Pete will have another weather forecast in just a few minutes, but you can also find the latest on Calvin up on our website, KITV.com, and across our social media platforms.